Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Affirmation Mondays. If you are new here, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to watch all my other videos, and just enjoy the encouraging, inspirational content that I have to share with you. My name is Lungelo KM, and today on Affirmation Mondays, I want to speak about something that is very, very important to us. We go through life with its ups and downs. We go through life having made decisions and then later regretting the decisions, or the decisions having immediate consequences in our lives. And sometimes we face those consequences immediately. Sometimes we need time to process those consequences. Sometimes those consequences lead to trauma. Sometimes those consequences lead to the loss of money. They lead to just detrimental circumstances. And I want to speak about the process of forgiving yourself. So maybe if I give this a title, I'd say, today we are affirming that I am not my mistakes. You know, a lot of us will live in the shadow of our mistakes for a very long time. We are so quick to forgive other people. Think about the time maybe your partner or a friend has made you upset, and how quickly, sometimes without even receiving an apology, you're able to move on from that because you want to salvage the friendship, you want to salvage the relationship. You quickly mask that with or put it at the back of your brain because you just want to move on and salvage the friendship or the relationship. But in that process, you are not putting yourself first, and you are letting the hurt eat away at you bit by bit, and you're not dealing with it and addressing it. But if you look at the converse and you take a decision, maybe once again, you do things that are self-sabotaging. You make the wrong decision at work. You spend time with people you shouldn't be spending time with. Many of us spend so much time having not forgiven ourselves for that, and that eats away at our self-esteem bit by bit by bit. And I've noticed that bad things that we do to ourselves that are self-sabotage either eat away at us directly, where we are cognizant of the effects of the self-sabotage in our mental health, or we try and shove that away too, but the pain and the consequences of not forgiving ourselves and moving on from the bad decision, we are constantly living and repeating. This self-sabotage, you find that you continue giving access and time to people you know no longer deserve to be in your life. You continue giving them the freedom to take from you because self-sabotage has become your norm. We cannot continue to live in a pattern of self-sabotage, or you will continue spending money on something that is not aligned with the journey that you are trying to go in. I'll make an example. If you understand that I'm in a weight loss journey, for example, and you understand that alcohol needs to be on pause for a certain time, you will continue with the self-sabotage process of consuming alcohol because you are masking other parts of your life, other parts of your soul and your heart that you have not forgiven, right? But you have this big vision, or you have this particular goal that you want to reach. So the goal, as I'm saying, is, for example, could be you want to lose weight, and the weight loss process requires zero alcohol consumption for the next 3 to 6 months. But you will speak to yourself and ignore the inner voice that wants you to go to the journey towards your goal, and you will continue self-sabotaging. So I want us this week to release ourselves from self-sabotage. Self-sabotage, my mistakes do not define me. Lungelo, your mistakes do not define you. Lungelo, self-sabotage is not your portion. Lungelo, you're a person of faith. You're a person who is very decisive. You're a person who is able to apply discipline for the purpose of reaching a goal or for the purpose of maintaining a good state of mental health. Lungelo, self-sabotage is not your portion. So just this week, I want us to be released from the spirit of self-sabotage, and go into, dig deep and tap into values and a life where, one, we have forgiven ourselves, because in order for you to not continue a path of self-sabotage, you need to have a certain level of peace within you. May we forgive ourselves this week. Self-sabotage is not our portion. I am in love with Lungelo. I'm in love with who I am. Self-sabotage is not my portion. So this is our affirmation. I affirm that I will no longer self-sabotage for this week. This week, I will be kinder to myself. This week, I will forgive myself. And in this week, I will continue on the path of entrenching my vision and entrenching the goals that I want to work on. This week, I am direct, I am disciplined, and I am focused on the journey that keeps my mental health at peace, on the journey that does not allow me to self-sabotage. I'll see you next week on Affirmation Mondays. Peace.